Japanese homes tend to stay organized year-round because clutter is never allowed to accumulate for long. Instead of waiting for weekends or special cleaning days, many people spend a few minutes each evening returning items to their designated places. This simple habit prevents small messes from turning into overwhelming projects. By treating organization as a daily maintenance task, the home remains consistently tidy with very little effort. The goal is not perfection, but preventing disorder from gaining momentum. Small actions repeated every day create lasting results. Another important aspect is that every object has a clear home. When something is used, it is returned immediately after use rather than being left on a table, counter, or chair. This eliminates the common problem of temporary piles that eventually spread throughout the house. Japanese minimalism emphasizes functionality and ease of access, so storage systems are designed to make putting things away quick and effortless. The easier it is to return an item, the more likely the habit will stick. Consistency matters more than intensity. This daily reset often takes only 10 to 15 minutes, yet it has a powerful effect on the atmosphere of the home. Before going to bed, surfaces are cleared, cushions are straightened, and frequently used items are put away. Waking up to an organized environment reduces stress and creates a sense of calm from the start of the day. Over time, this routine becomes automatic rather than a chore. The home remains orderly not because of occasional deep cleaning, but because disorder is addressed before it has a chance to grow. One of the foundations of Japanese minimalism is the belief that every item in the home should have a clear function or meaningful value. Rather than continuously bringing new things into the house, people are encouraged to carefully consider whether an item is truly necessary before purchasing it. This approach naturally reduces clutter because fewer unnecessary objects enter the living space. When possessions are intentionally chosen, they are easier to organize and maintain. A home filled only with useful items requires far less effort to keep tidy. Simplicity becomes a practical advantage. Japanese homes are often designed with limited space, which encourages residents to be selective about what they keep. Instead of storing large numbers of duplicates or just-in-case items, many people focus on keeping only what they regularly use. This mindset creates more breathing room within the home and makes everyday activities more efficient. Cabinets, shelves, and drawers remain easier to manage because they are not overcrowded. Finding what you need takes less time and cleaning becomes much simpler. The result is an environment that feels open rather than overwhelming. Regular reassessment also plays a key role in maintaining order throughout the year. Every few months, belongings are reviewed to determine whether they are still useful or relevant. Items that no longer serve a purpose are donated, recycled, or responsibly discarded. This prevents possessions from quietly accumulating over time. Instead of waiting until clutter becomes a problem, adjustments are made continuously. The process remains manageable because it happens in small, consistent steps. This habit helps maintain a balanced and organized home without requiring major decluttering sessions. A common principle in Japanese minimalism is organizing belongings by category rather than simply storing them wherever space is available. Instead of keeping similar items scattered throughout different rooms, everything belonging to the same category is grouped together. Clothing stays with clothing, documents stay with documents, and household supplies stay in one dedicated area. This method makes it easier to understand exactly how much you own. When items are gathered together, unnecessary duplicates become immediately visible. Organization becomes more logical and efficient. Grouping belongings by category also simplifies decision-making during daily life. Family members always know where to find specific items because there is one designated place for each category. This reduces frustration and eliminates the need to search through multiple drawers, cabinets, or storage boxes. A clear system saves time and encourages everyone in the household to return things to their proper place. Over time, the habit becomes second nature. The home functions more smoothly because every item has a predictable location. Consistency replaces confusion. This approach is especially effective when combined with simple storage solutions. Labels, baskets, and containers help maintain boundaries between categories without creating complicated systems. The goal is not to create visually perfect storage, but to make organization easy to maintain every day. When categories remain clearly separated, clutter is easier to spot and correct. New items can be assigned a place immediately instead of being left out. As a result, the home stays organized throughout the year with much less effort and stress. One of the most noticeable features of Japanese-inspired minimalist homes is the presence of clear surfaces. Tables, countertops, desks, and shelves are kept as free from unnecessary items as possible. Rather than using every available surface for storage or decoration, only a few carefully selected objects are displayed. This creates a sense of calm and order throughout the home. Empty space is viewed as valuable because it allows the room to feel more open and breathable. A clear surface immediately makes a space appear cleaner and more organized. Keeping surfaces uncluttered also makes daily cleaning much easier. Dusting, wiping, and general maintenance take only a few moments when there are fewer objects to move around. Instead of spending time reorganizing crowded areas, homeowners can focus on simple upkeep. This reduces the likelihood of clutter building up unnoticed over time. Small items that tend to accumulate, such as papers, receipts, and miscellaneous household objects, are stored in designated spaces rather than left out in the open. The result is a home that feels consistently tidy with minimal effort. Another benefit of clear surfaces is the positive effect they have on concentration and relaxation. Visual clutter constantly competes for attention, even when people are not consciously aware of it. By limiting what is visible, the environment becomes more peaceful and less mentally exhausting. Rooms feel larger, brighter, and easier to enjoy. This does not mean removing all personality from a space, but rather being intentional about what remains visible. A few meaningful items can have a stronger impact than dozens of random objects. This balance helps maintain organization throughout the entire year. A key reason Japanese homes remain organized year-round is that their systems are designed to be simple enough to maintain every day. Instead of relying on complicated storage methods or strict cleaning schedules, the focus is on creating routines that fit naturally into daily life. Storage spaces are arranged for convenience, and frequently used items are kept within easy reach. When organization feels effortless, people are much more likely to stick with it. The system works with daily habits rather than against them. Simplicity becomes the foundation of long-term success. Japanese minimalism recognizes that even the best organization system will fail if it requires too much effort. For this reason, storage solutions are often practical rather than elaborate. Baskets, drawers, shelves, and containers are used to reduce friction and make tidying quick and intuitive. If putting something away takes only a few seconds, the task is more likely to be completed immediately. This prevents clutter from accumulating over days and weeks. Small conveniences create powerful habits that support a consistently organized home. Ease of use is always prioritized. The most effective organizational systems are those that can be maintained even during busy periods of life. A home should remain functional when schedules become demanding, not only when there is plenty of free time. By building simple habits and practical storage solutions, organization becomes part of the daily routine rather than a special project. Over time, these small actions create a stable environment that requires less effort to manage. The home stays clean, calm, and welcoming throughout the year because the system is sustainable. Lasting organization comes from consistency, not perfection. Japanese minimalism is not about owning as little as possible or creating a perfectly spotless home. Instead, it focuses on building practical habits that prevent clutter from taking control of the living space. Daily resets, intentional ownership, category-based organization, clear surfaces, and simple systems all work together to create a home that feels calm and manageable. These principles can be applied in homes of any size and lifestyle. The emphasis is always on making everyday life easier. What makes these habits so effective is their consistency. Rather than relying on occasional bursts of motivation, Japanese organization methods encourage small actions that are repeated regularly. Each habit may seem simple on its own, but together they create a powerful framework for maintaining order. Because clutter is addressed continuously, it never has the opportunity to become overwhelming. The result is a home that remains functional and comfortable throughout the year. Small efforts produce lasting results. Ultimately, the goal is not perfection, but peace of mind. An organized home reduces stress, saves time, and allows people to focus more on the things that truly matter. By adopting even a few of these minimalist practices, anyone can create a living space that feels lighter, more intentional, and easier to maintain. The beauty of these methods lies in their practicality and sustainability. Organization becomes a natural part of daily life rather than a never-ending task.